Hey there, welcome to day 290 of our BU 365-day challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. We're doing one thing every day this year that continuously improves us, or just one little thing every day that improves us. Maybe we do something and it just improves us for the day, but we're finding ways to become a better version of ourselves. So today we're talking about, and for the last week or so, we've talked about different paradoxes. A paradox is something that sounds really outrageous and outlandish when you first hear the statement. But once you get to thinking about it, you're like, maybe that is true. Maybe that's true for me. And so today we're going to talk about what I call the proximity paradox. And this paradox says that the more you try to keep someone close to you, the further you actually will push them away. Now, I might have some personal experience with this particular proximity paradox. I, like most moms and wives and significant others, have had a tendency to try to keep people close and keep them safe, especially with my kids and my grandkids. I always am concerned and worried and reminding them, much to my daughter and son and their grandchildren's chagrin, to be safe, safety first, da-da-da-da-da. And I always believe that that's just what a good mom does, is she reminds us to, take our raincoat, drive safely, etc. And it drives my kids nuts because they think that I don't trust them. Well, I absolutely positively trust them. I just feel like that extra insurance of reminding them that I want them to always be aware and be safe is a good idea. But that is very helicopter mommy, helicopter grandma-y, and I'm working on not doing so much of it because I do trust them. I believe that if we teach people, if we teach our kids, if we teach other people how to be good human beings, that they'll rise to the occasion when required, right? If we treat other people the way they want to be treated, that's how they'll go out into the world. If we demonstrate and we set the example for them to be kind, they will be kind, responsible grown-ups. So that's what's happened in my life. My kids are absolutely amazing. They're awesome human beings, and I'm very, very proud of them. So I don't need to try to smother them and keep them close. I still remind them to drive safely. So our action item today, as we're thinking about this paradox, ask yourself, in the past, have I tried to keep people really, really close, or tried to keep something really, really close? It doesn't just apply to people and relationships, it applies to things as well. Have you ever had like a favorite magnifying glass or a favorite mug, and you try to keep it with you, you try to put it in a special place, and then all of a sudden you or somebody else accidentally breaks it, and you've tried so hard not to have something happen to that thing? And it applies to things like our money and our feelings, right? When we try to keep them so close, we end up actually undermining ourselves. Or something will still happen, because life still happens, right? We still break that mug. We still lose those keys or sunglasses or glasses or whatever it might be. For you, obviously, I have had a lot of experience trying to keep good sunglasses close and lost or broken them, right? I'm one of those people that's pretty active in a slow way as I get older, but I have a tendency to forget my sunglasses places, or I'll take them off on the picnic table and I take a break, or on the bench swing up at a park that's near me, and I'll forget them there, or they'll fall off and break on the cement or something, and they're like my favorite pair. Guess what? We can always replace things. We can't always replace how we feel about people. I guess we can do that too. It's always a choice. Anyway, our action item today is to think about, does this apply to me? Does this apply to me? I'm telling you right now, it absolutely positively applies to me. The closer I try to keep my kids, the more I try to protect them and shelter them from the world, the less I'm able to do that, and the more it pushes them away. I mean, if you've ever raised a teenager, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You try to set these boundaries, and the tighter you set the boundaries around them, the more they want to bust out of that, because their comfort zone is to explore and learn and grow and figure themselves out as human beings. And the more we prevent people from doing that, the more likely they are to do that. It's like we know that if we accuse somebody of doing something and they're not doing it, it's just a matter of time before they'll actually do it, because they're being accused of doing it anyway, if that makes sense. All right, so our action today is to ask yourself, how can I keep someone or something close without pushing it away, without pushing them away. So how can I give my kids space? And I say I just love them, right? We just love people and use things. We don't need to love things, but we love people, and I say we love them, we support them, we give them the freedom to grow and experience life on their own, because we can't experience life for anybody but ourselves. And then we set a great example, because like everything else, people notice what we actually do, not what we say we're going to do. So I say, do what you say you're going to do, have your behavior to what you say you're going to do, and be consistent. And that sets a good example for kids and for other people as well. All right. Love to hear your take on this particular idiom, or not idiom, this particular paradox. And I will, of course, see you tomorrow.